What up, it's me, A to Z, and we're back with more of a Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. Last time, we returned to the Forsaken Fortress with the Master Sword in our hand. We fought off Phantom Ganon, got the Skull Hammer, returned to the top, freed our sister, found Tetra, who helped us out. I guess we do have an ally in the pirates. Then we headed to the very top of the Forsaken Fortress, where we squared off with the giant bird that kidnapped our sister once and for all, the Helmarok King. We defeated him. We defeated the evil bird. That basically was the catalyst of our journey. We've done it. But we're not done yet. It's never that simple. We now have to head up to the top and confront Ganon.
It's been a while, boy. You have done well to sneak into my fortress and wriggle your way all the way up here. I suppose the least I can do is commend you for your reckless courage. My name is Ganondorf, and I am the master of the Forsaken Fortress. By the way, boy, when you drew that sword of yours out of its pedestal, did you by chance notice how all of the monsters frozen in time down there suddenly began stirring again? Do you understand precisely what that means? I highly doubt you do. Foolish child, while that sword is indeed the blade of evil's bane, at the same time it has long played another role. You see, it is also a sort of key, a most wretched little key that has kept the seal on me and my magic intact. By withdrawing the blade, you have broken that seal. You cannot defeat me with a blade that does not sparkle with the power to repel evil. What you hold is useless. Go back to the world below and tell that to the pathetic fools who made this blade. Its power is gone and its edges are dull. Link, get up!
Stop! Let me go!
You pathetic little sea rat! Huh? My Triforce of Power is resonating. Haha! At long last, I have found you, Princess Zelda!
What? What are you talking about? I don't know any Zelda.
Feigning ignorance will gain you nothing. Tell me, if you are not Zelda, then why do you have this fragment of the Triforce?
It's alright, Link. She has merely lost consciousness. Your sister's escaped the Forsaken Fortress with the pirates. You can relax, she's safe now.
Lord Valoo, you arrived not a moment too soon. We are deeply grateful. I am aware of this. Yet I thought our first priority should be to separate these two from Ganon's grasp. Link, I will explain things later. Now we must return to the world beneath the sea.
Ah, ow. Ah. Link, you're alright? What is this place? Hey, Ganondorf, what happened to him?
Link, what are you doing? You must come now to the room where you got the Master Sword.
Who is using that stone? Just who are you? Link and I are the only ones who can speak through this stone. How dare you use what's not yours?
Your name is Tetra, correct? You must come with Link to see me at once.
Well, don't you sound important? Fine, we're on our way. Just hold your horses, whoever you are. Link, what are you waiting for? You heard the stone. You're supposed to show me how to get to wherever that voice is.
Alright, Tetra. Let's go. I guess we're escorting you. But, believe it or not, an escort mission, that doesn't suck. And this isn't even a mission per se. We're just taking Tetra to the statue. And it's already open, so we're totally good to go. It's not an escort at all. This is literally a freebie.
Are you him? Are you the one who was speaking through my stone without my permission? Answer me!
That stone is an enhanced version of gossip stones, long spoken in the legends of the Hyrulean royal family. I am the one who made it.
You made it? The royal family's gossip stone? I'm sorry, but I have no idea what you're talking about.
Have neither of you heard the tales? Tales of the kingdom spoken of in the legend of the great hero? The place where the power of the gods lies hidden? This place, where the two of you now stand, is that kingdom. This is Hyrule. And I am its king, Daphnis no Hansen Hyrule. Link, do you not recognize my voice? Indeed, I am the one who guided you here. I am the King of Red Lions. There was no need for me to reveal my true identity to you so long as that blade, the Master Sword, could defeat Ganon. But now, both of you must listen to me. Once, long ago, this land of Hyrule was turned into a world of shadows by Ganon, who sought to obtain the power of the gods for his own evil ends. My power alone could not stop the fiend, and our only choice was to leave the fate of the kingdom in the hands of the gods. When the gods heard our pleas, they chose to seal away not only Ganon, but Hyrule itself. And so, with a torrential downpour of rain from the heavens, our fair kingdom was soon buried beneath the waves, forgotten at the bottom of the ocean. Yet all was not lost, for the gods knew that to seal the people away with the kingdom would be to grant Ganon's wish for the destruction of their land. So before the sealing of the kingdom, the gods chose those who would build a new country and commanded them to take refuge on the mountaintops. Those people were your ancestors. Hundreds of years have passed since then. So long as Ganondorf was not revived, Hyrule would remain below, never waking from its slumber. Tetra, come to me.
This necklace you wear is a part of a sacred treasure called the Triforce of Wisdom, which has been passed down for many ages within the royal family of Hyrule. Your mother passes down to you and instructed you to treasure it, and to guard it with your life. Am I not correct? The Triforce of Wisdom is none other than the sacred power of the gods that we have kept from Ganon's clutches for so many long years. The gods placed it upon your ancestors the task of protecting it from evil's grasp. You too must abide by the laws of the past, and so the time has come for me to teach you the fate in which you were born, the very reason that you live. My fate? You are the true heir of the royal family of Hyrule, the last link in the bloodline. You are Princess Zelda. Zelda? I'm a princess? You are confused, aren't you? I suppose such is to be expected. Link, I'm terribly sorry that you've been caught up in these events. But now that it is known that Tetra is indeed Princess Zelda, Ganon will be searching frantically for this child in an attempt to get the power of the gods that she possesses. He will not rest until he has found her. If he succeeds, my ancient kingdom under the sea will be turned into a land of shadow and despair, and so will the world you know above the waves. Link, I need you to lend me your strength in this dark hour. I have a suspicion about what has caused the Master Sword to lose its power. I need for you to come with me back to the lands above the water and return the power to repel evil to the Master Sword. Zelda, it is far too dangerous for you to join us in this task. Fortunately, the Sacred Chamber is not yet known to Ganon. It is my wish that you wait here in hiding until we return. Link, we must go. Link? I don't know how to say this. Everything that's happened to you and your poor sister, it's all been my fault. I'm so sorry. Link, be careful. Holy information dump, Batman. I guess that was a bit inappropriate to say that, because of the gravity of everything that just happened, but wow. Tetra has been revealed as Princess Zelda. Our boat, the King of Red Lions, has been revealed as the Great King of Hyrule, Daphnis Nohansen. Which, let me just say, every King of Hyrule that I've heard of so far has the most badass name. Daphnis Nohansen. Then you got Roam, Bosphorus, and Breath in the Wild. Breath of the Wild, sorry, I said Breath in the Wild. But yeah, friggin' Daphnis Nohansen, Roam, Bosphorus, it's insane. They got the most badass names. And looking back at this painting, you see Princess Zelda. I guess I'll just mention it now. This is a painting of Zelda and, her guards and her family. But you could also say it's a painting of Tetra and her pirate crew. Since we know that Tetra is now Zelda, you'll notice that all of these people look just like crew members. You've got Gonzo in the middle there. You got the two other big guys. You've got Mako right there with his beard. You got Nico right there. Yeah, this is the pirate crew, or at least the ancestors of the pirate crew, who were once the royal family of Hyrule. I thought that was a really nice detail. Anyway, our business in Hyrule Castle is done. Once again, we must go back to Daphnis No Hansen. I'm not even gonna call him the King of Red Lions or our boat. I'm just gonna call him Daphnis because that's just one of the most badass names. Link, listen well. The fact that the Master Sword has lost its power to repel evil suggests to me that something has happened to the sages who infused the blade with the god's power. The sages should be here in Hyrule, in the Wind Temple to the north and the Earth Temple to the south, praying to the gods. You must head for these two temples to see what has happened to the sages and attempt to find a way to recover the power to repel evil. Unfortunately, Ganon seems to have erected some sort of magical barrier down here in Hyrule, blocking our path to the temples. But each temple should have another entrance high upon Hyrule's mountaintops, which are now islands above the sea. As always, I shall mark these places on your sea chart. Now then, if we stay here much longer, we shall draw our enemies' attention to Princess Zelda's whereabouts. We must return to the surface immediately. Right on, Daphnis. Right on. Back to the surface. Link, do you know the legend of the Hero of Time? Once, long ago, he defeated Ganon and brought peace to the kingdom of Hyrule. A piece of the Triforce was given to the Hero of Time, and he kept it safe, much as Zelda kept hers. That sacred piece is known as the Triforce of Courage. When the Hero of Time was called to embark on another journey and left the land of Hyrule, he was separated from the elements that made him a hero. It is said that at that time, the Triforce of Courage was split into 8 shards and hidden throughout the land. Even I do not know where they rest, but this much I do know, they lie hidden somewhere in this great sea. Might you have crossed paths with someone who knows much about things that lie hidden in the depths of the sea? Well, fret not if you can think of no one, though maybe you would come upon knowledge by asking around in a place where many people gather. So that is another hint of something else we can do. The Triforce of Courage has been split into 8 pieces, and we can now search for those 8 pieces. We're not going to do that now, because we have more important things to do. As you'll see on the map, there are 2 places that have been marked. The north and the south. Hang on. No, there we go. The north and the south have been marked, and those are the 2 places that we need to go to. But before we end this episode off, I'm going to play the Ballad of the Gales and go somewhere where we need to go. Mother and Child Islands. Now, if you remember, Mother and Child Islands was a giant island and then a small island, which Mother and Child. And you're thinking if you warp to it, you'll just land outside the large island. But no. Warping to Mother and Child Islands leads you to a very secret area that you can only get to by warping. Tell me, little boy, can you control the wind? So young to have such power. How did you know to find me here? I am the queen of the fairy world. What is the matter, my child? Does that not surprise you, young one? I like you. And so I shall give you the new power to the bow that you wield. And we now have fire arrows and ice arrows. So when we take out our bow, we can press ZR to change the arrowheads. Ice arrows can freeze the hottest flames, and fire arrows can melt the coldest ice. The fairies in this fountain will ease your weariness. Use them as you need to. Child, I must tell you, you are just my type. Now, I'm not gonna lie, the Fairy Queen always creeped me out. The fact that she's just a child with the deadest eyes holding a little doll, and she like moves her neck like she's a freaking zombie or something. It's, oh god, it was unsettling. And the fact that she's hitting on us. And then the look that Link and the boat give each other is just, I'm sorry, not the boat, Daphnis. The looks that they're just giving each other, it's priceless. Anyway, as you can expect, the only way out is to warp. And that was the last thing I wanted to do. I didn't want to just end the episode off on the note of, you know, all the story. I at least wanted to get some gameplay done, which it wasn't really so much gameplay as it was just picking up a new power-up. But these fire and ice arrows are very important. You do need them. And I'm going to be going on a bit of a tangent about how finally, well, not now, but in the next episode, how finally the ice arrows are not friggin' useless. Anyway, I say we cut it here. Next time, with all of our new items and with our Master Sword in hand, we are going to explore the Great Sea, pick up even more new items that will help us unlock the path to these temples where the sages lie, where we can restore the power of our Master Sword. But for now, we'll cut it here. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll be back with more of The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker